So we finally got to see the hero Julius, the person that Shlaine idolizes so much that he don't even remember talking about him the whole entire day. Seriously, Faye like, yeah, we heard it. Your brother is amazing. They're aware how amazing your brother is. But I guess it's been a while. We got to see where someone looks up to their older sibling. Not much in the real world. So seeing it happening in anime feels a bit over exaggerated, but there are things out there like that, but it's in a more realistic way. So Shane's over obsession with his brother is very peculiar, but at the same time, the little sister also looks up to Shlaine, so it's like a family gene thing. So it makes you wonder who Julius looks up to as well as the hero. Now, before I talk about Julius, let's just talk about Komoko in a way, our little spider friend. Since her adventure wasn't really all that, besides she fought an eel. That's why, and she was even using Tarzan references. That's what I love about Komoko. She uses a lot of references. Some I get, some I don't, and the ones I don't get, I still enjoy it anyways because it's just funny how she just adds a comic relief, and it's much needed, especially since it's just her by herself and her thoughts. All the other creatures, they don't have that level of intelligence as she does. So because of that, it's different. So she has to be entertaining, or else the show would be extremely boring because it was mainly about her. So that's good to know. Yeah, let's face it, our Furuta did it, and we would see Hajime train the entire time in our Furuta inside a dungeon by himself before he met Yui. It kind of would have been kind of boring, I guess. Hajime's personality, especially if you're just reading it or just watching it. But this way, with Komoko herself, she is freaking entertaining, especially when she's that Tarzan move she explained to the audience, just breaking the fourth wall, explaining it to it, and she levels up like her level up is way better. She's already up to level 10 and it's way better than one before. Although she looked like a jester or clown. This one she looks like she's a battle ready spider. She's ready to fight and stuff. And as she was eating the eel, she didn't even know she was eating the eel. She blacked out. Like, whoa, I ate this thing? She didn't even know it. Like, okay, okay. She's of course gonna get stronger. The question is how strong is she gonna be? She's going around just hunting. She does the usual instinct of any living creature, including humans. We sleep and eat, man. That's all we do. Sleep and eat. We survive. We find our next meal. We sleep. We eat. Over and over and over again. That's how it originally was back in the day. We try to survive the harsh weathers of nature. The diseases, the the insects, the animals, the weather, all that stuff that could easily kill us humans back in the day. And probably now, if it wasn't for us having technology and all that stuff, who knows? If we were sent back then that day, we would probably die, myself included. Now, that being said, I wonder how long she's going to stay inside of the lava level. We'll find out. I have a feeling she'll be leaving there very soon. Just a hunch. Now, finally, we go move on to Julius. Julius seems like the typical modest, mature leader you'll see inside of any anime story or any other medieval story. That guy who just has a hero, everyone looks up to him. They have great expectations of him. That stuff, and he does bring the game, man. He didn't all talk or anything like that. The expectations probably even succeed as people thought they would. He's in there just having all the monsters to the point where even the priest herself, the supporter mage, feels a bit, useless. Like they do magic better than she does. So she's like, oh, what's the point of me? And it seems him being the hero have perks where he can sense things that the others can't. For instance, when that spider was planning to attack them, it's like it could read its thoughts saying, "Kill the hero," kill the hero and stuff. So there is this thing that's going on between the demon lord and the hero. And apparently this white spider, first I thought, could this be Komoko? But their point of view of Komoko? And no, it's not. It's just another creature that looks like Komoko, summoning other spiders to fight. And they took them out, and the hero was completely invincible, where he was just winning all the matches. Even he himself needed some backup. He himself was being attacked by this one creature, the white one, that was extremely fast and agile, It was kind of doing moves kind of similar to what Kamuku would have done, but not too creative in a way, but just raw natural instinct. And then as they were fighting it, the thing got scared. It got scared, and then they were able to kill it, and they walked off. Question is, what was it scared of? Until we saw at the end, where we finally get to see the demon lord of that world. Like, oh, okay, that's her. Okay, very interesting. There's very few animes, isekais, where demon lord is a female chick, and it seemed like she knew what was going on. It's like someone was getting ahead of themselves, so she had a nip it in the butt. I'm like, oh, interesting. So I wonder if she knows anything about what's going on with Komoku then, if that's the case. Because if anything, Komoku would be very interesting, seeing a spider of her level have that kind of intelligence. I wonder what she would think about that. And of course, lastly, the final part. It seems like the build-up with Hugo cracking is finally happening. Like I said, the opening spoils a lot. I haven't read the series, man, and I feel like I already know what's about to happen next within the show, which kind of sucks because you have your expectations in the show, or you just want to be surprised. But that freaking opening, I want to skip it, but it's so good, and it spoils a lot. I don't like openings that spoil. It just ruins it. Fairy Tail did this a lot. And ReZero does it too, but it's to the point where you can't tell. Instead of the latest one. The latest one you can tell, but the other ones you couldn't tell what was happening. Well, anyways, so yeah, Hugo's about to crack and he's about to go after Schlein. But the question is how? Well, I'll just have to find out. So, anyways, yeah, things are finally truly moving forward. Some plots that have been seeding from the very beginning is finally starting to happen again. And we also have Kamoko like, when are you gonna leave this cave, girl? When are you gonna leave this labyrinth? That's what people really want, man. Even my sister, who really sticking in it for the show, she is interested in mostly the human side of the story. So that's why I kind of wish it would show more of the human side of the story as well, so that people who are interested in that could, want to stay longer. But you gotta stick it out because, trust me, it'll be worth it in the end game. Spider seems to be a very, very good isekai, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you like my content, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Madcrownxox, signing out.